Life expectancy and how to maximize your retirement savings, the surprising strategy that most retirees overlook. If you plan to live another 25, maybe even 30 years in retirement, how confident are you that your savings will last? Because here's the reality. With inflation, continuously rising healthcare costs, market volatility and uncertainty, and longer life expectancy, traditional retirement financial advice might not cut it anymore. So in this video, we're going to flip the script and look at a powerful, free, and often overlooked way to maximize your retirement savings and create far more freedom and flexibility in your future. Spoiler alert, this is not a stock pick or insurance product, but it might just be the most valuable investment you can possibly make. Stick with me, because this information may reframe how you think about retirement forever. Let's talk about how the math is shifting. Let's talk numbers, because if you retired at 65, how long do you think your money needs to last? Statistically, people are living longer today than ever. In the last 100 years, about 30 years has been added to our lifetime. And that means a 65-year-old today has a 1 in 3 chance of living to age 90. A couple, there's a 50-50 shot that one of them will do that. Now add to that decades of inflation eating into your purchasing power, potential long-term healthcare costs, market volatility, and tax changes. You soon start to realize this isn't your parents' retirement. So what's the answer? More money? Maybe. That's certainly what the financial planners will tell you. Just save more, they say. But here's the smarter question. What if you could stretch your money further? Not by earning more, but by requiring less of it. By having more freedom and flexibility in how you live. That's where things get very interesting. Let's talk about the hidden asset that you're not tracking. Let me tell you about someone I came across recently. Dr. Gladys McGarey, a joyful, purpose-filled woman who's still going strong in her 90s and beyond. She's not wealthy in the traditional sense, but she's rich in all the ways that matter. Vitality, clarity, purpose, connection. She's not just surviving her way into the later years, she's thriving. And that's what led me to a surprising realization. The most important asset in retirement isn't just your nest egg, it's your health span. It's the number of years that you stay healthy, independent, and full of life. Because the longer you can stay well, the less dependent you'll be in connection with your money needing to bail you out. Let's talk about the financial power of well-being. Because here's what most people miss. Chronic illness means higher medical bills. Early mobility loss means earlier assisted living, and that's expensive. Cognitive decline means financial vulnerability and stress. You'll need to ward off the 5 types of people that rich retirees avoid like the plague, as I explained in this video. Low energy means missed opportunities to generate income or enjoy what you have. But if you invest in your health span, which doesn't need to cost you anything financially, here's the payoff. Your ROI means you'll delay, avoid, or have far better outcomes if those big ticket medical costs arrive. You'll stay independent longer so that you don't need to rely on or become a burden on others. You may be able to work part-time, travel affordably, or pursue passion projects that light you up. You have freedom of movement, freedom of choice, and freedom of experience. That's not just wellness, that's wealth protection. I want to introduce a new concept to you. It's called lifestyle flow, and it's a new definition of retirement success. Because as you probably are aware, most retirement advice focuses on savings, the nest egg. But what if that's outdated? I want to introduce you to a more holistic way to think about it. And I call it lifestyle flow. This is your real wealth in retirement. And it's a blend of cash flow, energy and mobility, cognitive sharpness, emotional well-being, connection, and purpose. Because what good is money if you don't have the capacity to enjoy it? When you invest in your lifestyle flow, you're building the freedom to travel without exhaustion, be present and active with your grandkids or your family or your friends. Boldly start a new chapter. Maybe it's a business, a move, a dream come true. You get to wake up every day excited about your life. And yes, that flow protects your savings because you're not exhausting it on crisis care. Instead, you're using it for joyful living. The longevity revolution is here. Will you be ready? In the next 10 years, we're going to see medical breakthroughs that most people aren't prepared for. Regenerative medicine, brain technology to protect cognition, AI tools that predict disease years in advance, lifestyle protocols that reverse age markers. What does that mean? If you're in your 50s or 60s now, you could live longer and better than any preceding generation, but only if you invest in your capacity to thrive. This is a new frontier of retirement, and most people aren't planning for it yet. So how do you start shifting your strategy today? Here are 5 simple things you can do right now to build that lifestyle flow and stretch your savings further. 1, move daily. Investing just 20 minutes a day of activity deposits energy into your life vitality account. 2, prioritize rest and recovery. Get your beauty rest. A sharp mind is worth far more than a high yield bond. 3, connect intentionally. Community is also free, and it's powerful medicine. Studies prove that you'll actually live longer and be happier. 4, design purpose into your days. This intentionality creates internal momentum and resilience that is priceless. And 5, think cash flow, not just multiple income streams, and high lifestyle flow equals massive freedom and fulfillment. So if you're starting to see retirement in a new light and you want to make sure you're designing your future on purpose, I created a free resource to help. It's called 5 Things Retirees Wish They Knew Before They Retired. This guide and the companion video walks you through the most common regrets and how you can avoid them. You can grab it at boldestyears.com or just click the link in the description. And please leave me a comment. What's the one investment you're making beyond money to set yourself up for a thriving retirement? A final thought, you are your most powerful retirement asset. Your energy, your mind, your vitality, these are the wealth of a life well lived. So yes, save wisely, but more importantly, live wisely. Invest in your lifestyle flow and your health span because your future self will thank you. Let's make your next chapter your boldest one yet. If you enjoyed this video, I invite you to click the like button and subscribe to the channel. And you can hit the notification bell to get notice of the latest postings. Bye for now.